Here's a look at your jobs of the day featured on CBS 4 News Sunrise every morning. In McAllen, they're looking for a material handler. The pay is $11 an hour. 2 years of experience and a high school diploma or GED is required. And an office clerk is needed. The pay will be discussed during the time of the interview. 1 year of experience and a high school diploma or GED is necessary. And talk more about job opportunities in the Valley is Nikki San-Miguel with Workforce Solutions. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Great to have you. And something we haven't mentioned in a while is transferable skills. What are those?
Well, yes, they come in handy when you're job searching. But yes, we've just barely touched on it.
Right.
You know, we've mentioned it here and there. But transferable skills, basically, skills that you get from one job that can be used in a future job. You know, so for instance, perfect example, let's say you do customer service, you're a customer service rep or telemarketing. A lot of what you do is you answer phones, you do data entry, stuff like that. You have customer service experience, right. You can talk to people. So let's say that later on you decide you want to be a secretary or an executive administrative assistant. A lot of what they need is phone etiquette. They need customer service skills. They need data entry, obviously. So you can go from being customer service rep to administrative assistant or, you know, a secretary or something like that. So those are transferable skills, skills that you get from one job that you can use in another job that may or may not be completely different from what you were doing before.
It's exactly what it sounds like. And like you were saying too, a lot of people might count themselves out of jobs because they're like, oh, I don't have experience for that. But again, if you have a skill that can transfer, you know, into that industry, you should still sell yourself and still apply for the job.
Exactly. That's why we're always saying that you need to read the job description. You need to read it thoroughly. Even if you don't think that you qualify for it, look at some of the things that they're requiring. Look at some of the things that they're asking for, because you may have those skills and you don't know that you do, or you didn't think about it, but you actually have those transferable skills from a different job that you worked maybe a year or two ago. So it comes in handy when you're job searching.
Good tip. And if you are job searching, there's a couple of hiring events this week.
Yes, we actually have Security First Credit Union. They will be at the Edinburgh Workforce Solutions office on Thursday, June 22nd from 9 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. They are seeking tellers. They are requiring about 6 months of experience in cashiering or teller experience and a high school diploma or GED. All
right, and then if you don't qualify for that, there's another chance for another job as well.
So a couple of these Border Patrol events got canceled last week, but they are scheduled for this week. U.S. Border Patrol will be at the Wesco Workforce Solutions office on Thursday, June 22nd from 9 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. seeking Border Patrol agents. They are requiring a high school diploma. No experience is required. You can take a look at their website to see what other requirements are needed. So yeah, please stop by and apply to one of those two events on Thursday.
Awesome. Get out there and go apply. And again, with Border Patrol, a lot of people think that you have to have law enforcement experience. I've talked to Border Patrol agents. It doesn't have to be law enforcement experience.
No, absolutely not.
Get hired on as an agent.
Right. Not at all. That's not a requirement on there at all. I think you just need to be a U.S. citizen. You have to be at least 18 years of age or older. And I know that veterans are exempt from the age requirement. So you guys take a look at that.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much, Nikki, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.